ahead and take this off real quick and make me a cup of coffee before I run down the street. But a hoe really got me fucked up. Oh, blazing. What the fuck is this bitch over here? I heard her. I heard her. Number one, bitch, show the motherfucking receipt. Number one, what is she talking about? Address blazing. Address blazing about what? And I know you ain't trying to insinuate that I'm trying to send you a Cash App request, bitch. Because, see, you like to talk around in these motherfucking circles and you won't directly make the statement so that way you can backtrack later. Bitch, it ain't working. Bitch, you are dried up. The reason why people don't get views talking about your ass, bitch, is because you don't even get views talking about you, bitch. Nobody's watching you talk about you. Let alone watch a motherfucker talk, another motherfucker talk, y'all talk about you. Y'all, listen, let me tell you something, bitch. I ain't sent this bitch no motherfucking Cash App request. I don't know what the fuck she talking about. She tried to throw Blazing's name in there, bitch. Show a motherfucking receipt of anything that you motherfucking talk about. You love receipts, right? You love motherfucking receipts. I just get in the motherfucking house. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this. I just get in the motherfucking house real quick. I'm just stopping by the house real quick. And, you know, being nosy on the motherfucker. You want to go outside? Bitch, you can't cause no motherfucking problems over here. You can't cause problems just because you fall out with every motherfucking body that you come across, bitch. You can't cause no issues over here. See, bitch, you fall out with everybody you come across. We don't have them issues over here, bitch. Everybody that motherfucking has been here has been here. We don't got them motherfucking issues. Hey, Michi. Heck yeah, Snow. Like a mug. Heck yeah. If school wasn't already closed today, then it would have been closed. Hey, Portia. Keisha, allegedly. Hey, y'all. Lily, how you doing, babe? This raggedy ass bitch coming out. You know how a bitch just wants some motherfucking attention and they'll just come on here and start talking shit, just pulling shit out the fucking air? Ain't shit went on with that bitch. She's just trying to stretch out, sending them motherfucking refunds. She's trying to act like somebody is holding up the process. Fucking with her. Show the receipt, bitch. Show a receipt of anybody, any content creator or anybody who has not paid for Fication sending you a motherfucking request. Show it. Where's it at? Not only me, bitch. I don't believe nobody sent her shit. Because she's a lying ass bitch. Hey, Nikki girl. That was just some mess so she can say she's going to need more time. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, official. Hey, Mo. How you doing, boo? This raggedy ass bitch just came on here, made a motherfucking video, just naming different content creators, me being one of them, talking about we're sending her Cash App request, holding up the process of her giving refunds. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck on some motherfucking where, bitch, I ain't sent you no Cash App, not when I was supporting you, bitch. I ain't sent you no request. It ain't never been no Cash App unless you was Cash Apping me. Okay? So you really got me all the way fucked up. And then that bitch, real mamas, real problems, all them raggedy ass bitches over there talking about why somebody worried about some money. The real motherfucking question, bitch, is why does it take over a year for you to give refunds? Because see, hey Bizarro, Five Babe over there making a dumbass video trying to get more time to send these damn vacation refunds. The question is, bitch, why did it take you from December of 20 motherfucking, I'll give you March. I'll give you March because that's when they really started shutting stuff down for the pandemic. So why did it take you from March of 20 motherfucking 20 to right now, February of 2021, for you to start even voluntarily giving refunds? Because at first, people had to request them and they had to file paperwork on your ass and they had to file complaints on your ass and all of that shit to get their money back. That wasn't no lie. So, bitch, I don't owe no motherfucking body no apology because I didn't lie to no motherfucking body. Bitch, everything I said was the motherfucking truth and it still stands right now today. It still stands right now today, bitch, because still right now today, people don't have their refunds. Still right now today, bitch, people were requesting refunds and you were blowing them off. And you were acting like you didn't have to do shit. The reality is that you scheduled a meet and greet. You could not have the meet and greet and you kept people's money for over a year. That's the reality. Where is the lie? And then when people ask for refunds, you would not give them to them. That's not a lie. It's not about being worried about the people's money who was allowing you to keep it. Bitch, they keep it. See, that's the problem. That's what you won't say. It was never an issue. If somebody, I don't got nothing to do with what nobody gives you. But you damn sure right, I'm going to speak up for those who are asking for refunds and you motherfucking holding on to their shit as if you got the right to. Who the fuck are you for you to just hold on to somebody's money when they want their shit back, when you could not provide what they paid for? That is a scam. Period, point blank. Taking money for something that you promised and could not provide is a scam. Point blank, period. It's as simple as that. That's not a lie, bitch. And you know it's not no motherfucking lie. And you can save that motherfucking shit about needing more time, about people throwing a wrench and slowing up the process of you giving refunds and shit, bitch. You just don't like how that money is depleting. That's all. The money ain't coming in as fast as you thought it was. See, you thought when you started to say you was giving refunds, more people would probably tell you to go ahead and keep it. You probably thought that you would be getting more donations by now so that you really wouldn't have to be paying it out of pocket, that you would just be able to take it from the money that other people are giving you. But see, you're not getting as much money in to cover up what you have to pay out. See, what you're not going to do is play with me. What you say, stop playing with you? No, bitch, stop playing with me, bitch. Because you got me fucked up. See, the thing is that I live this shit, bitch. All right? Like, I don't know what your life is, bitch, but getting it out the mud, that's what I've always done, bitch. So I know all about robbing Peter to pay motherfucking Paul, bitch. I know all about trying to save this or take this or split this up to make this work, bitch. I know all about that type of shit, bitch. So you ain't telling me shit. And the reason why ain't nobody getting no motherfucking views talking about you bitches because you're dried up. You're boring as fuck. You are nothing to talk about. That's why. It took you over a year to try to start giving people refunds back. Because we're in a whole nother year and still no meet and greet. I mean, damn, you didn't have these people's money so motherfucking long. You done bought motherfucking furniture. You done invested in businesses. You done did all types of shit with their motherfucking money. Damn, can they get it back now? Now that you was able to flip it a couple times. And yes, you said it yourself that they take damn good care of you. They ain't stopped giving you money. They paid for vacation and they continuously always have still giving you money and taking care of you. So why not give them their refunds? Why not? You continuously get more and more and more. Hey, Youngest. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Bantu. Hey, y'all's wife. Hey, View. How you doing, boo? Blind Spot. Hey, boo. You know, so it's just the point that I don't know why the fuck you threw my name up in that shit, bitch, but you got me all the way fucked up, bitch. I don't give no fucks about you. You a lying ass bitch. Okay, you a nothing ass bitch. You a scamming ass bitch. And that's just what it is. Dolly, hey babe. Hey butterfly babe. Hey Soap. Lexington, Michael, how y'all doing? Happy Monday, y'all. Raggedy ass bitch, like just gonna throw my motherfucking name in something, bitch. And here's the thing, with my mama living with me, bitch, let me just tell you this, bitch, what the fuck is the motherfucking, you don't pay your own bills. That might be you might not have nobody else living in there with you but your daughter, but bitch, you're not paying your own bills. The difference over here is I split mine with somebody. But you don't pay your own shit. Babe Nation pays your bills. The military pays your bills. Like everybody pays your bills but you. So what the fuck are you talking about? What is your point? What is your point? And you can't talk about waistlines, bitch. Five babe, you are ugly. You are not pretty at motherfucking all, bitch. Not only are you an ugly person, bitch, but you're not cute on the outside. Bitch, you one motherfucking biscuit away from tipping the motherfucking scale. All right? You a nothing ass bitch that thinks that you have to show your titties and your ass and bend over and all this other motherfucking shit because that's the only attention that you motherfucking get in life. Because your personality is trash. You're not to be trusted. You're a snake. So the only thing you got working for you is all it is. And all and all of that bullshit, bitch. That's all you got. And then what? And then what? Do we have to remind you what the fuck you look like when you came on here, bitch? YouTube brought you up, bitch. I'm still the same. Ain't shit stopped over here, bitch. Ain't nothing motherfucking stopped over here because I can dress up, I can dress down, bitch, and guess what? I don't have no motherfucking problems getting what I want. Okay? None at all. I don't got to do all that extra shit. I don't have to downgrade myself. I don't have to disrespect myself. I don't have to lower myself to get some attention from no motherfucking body. You had to wait until you turned 40 motherfucking years old to come on YouTube, bitch, for somebody to send you a couple dollars for you to do anything to your motherfucking self to make you look like something. Like look like anything. Bitch, because you came on here looking like motherfucking crackhead. You want to call everybody else a crackhead, bitch, and you the one was coming up here all spotted up, had the chili bowl haircut, looking like you got the old curler bump. Hey, Joyce. You know, ain't dressing like shit, ain't looking like shit, just looking tired and old and shit. You talking about how Tracy D look like an older lady. Bitch, you look just like her. You wasn't looking young and fresh, bitch. You 10 years younger than her, bitch, and you look her age. Older, actually. She don't look bad for her age, but bitch, don't make it seem like you just like some young tenderoni, bitch, and shitting on her, bitch, because you right there with her. She lying about the military. I would not put it past her. Hey, take it back. Yeah, she look older. Like, bitch, get the motherfucker on some motherfucking where. I don't know who told you that you look like something. And then you want to sit up here and talk about somebody on Valentine's Day. Bitch, wasn't you on here? Wasn't you on here Valentine's Day night drinking alone? Wasn't you on here talking about loving yourself, all that fake ass shit that people talk about when they trying to make themselves feel better for not having nobody on Valentine's Day? That's what you was on here doing. Talking about loving yourself and all of this and that. Bitch, you don't love yourself. You don't even like yourself. Because if you did, you wouldn't do all the fuck shit that you do on here trying to get over on people, because you would realize that people see more in you than you see in your motherfucking self, and that's why they invest in you the way that they do. But one day they may learn too. They may just learn that you ain't shit to invest in. You're not an investment, you're a fucking bill. Okay? All you gonna do is take and take and take and take and need and need and need. And it's not going to go no motherfucking where. You come on here, hey Yolanda Boo, you come on here, you talk about your motherfucking businesses and all of this shit. Where are they at though? Were they successful? Because anybody can file a tax ID number, anybody can start a business, but what happened with it? It's about building and growing and keeping. People don't start businesses just for them just to flop. Okay, why? Why would you do that? In that case, you would just be a worker and just be an employee. That's what the fuck you would do instead of just constantly putting money into businesses that ain't going no motherfucking where. You want to talk about Lady Nika doing stuff to make herself feel better. Bitch, you was on here too talking about sucking your stomach out. Hey, Midnight. You was talking about sucking your motherfucking stomach out. You was talking about lifting your titties up. You talked about all that same shit. You was on here talking about getting your teeth done. What, you mad because she got hers done first? What, Pac-Man? You ready to come here? Are you upset because she got hers done first? Are you upset because you haven't yet been able to fill them holes in your motherfucking mouth? Bitch, but before you be trying to do all that extra shit, it seems like you might want to clean that pussy first. Thank y'all for liking the video. You got other shit to take care of before you be trying to get a flat stomach and a titty lift. You need to get your motherfucking your gynecological stuff together. Whatever the word is. Is that a word? I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying? This bitch done fucked me up because it's just irritating as fuck. Like when you go listening to a video and then you just hear your name thrown in some shit. And then the bitch gonna try to throw some other shit in there, like act like it's an issue with me and Blazing. And you know what? I'm gonna say something about that. Let me just say this too, because I did come on the other day, and when I was talking about being bothered and just talking about things that I saw on YouTube and just talking about things that had came up from the past and all of that shit, I could tell by the chat that, you know, even like when Christopher and somebody, I don't even know, somebody else like clean house and all of this shit. So obviously she's not the only person that thought that I was talking about somebody here in my chat or somebody that's a part of my channel. But if that's something that you see and you have a problem with, that's on you. I don't have no problem addressing anything. But I will say that from the comments that day, it did seem like, well, I will say specifically him, because he kept on like, you know, well, say who it is and who. It ain't no who. It's a what. And I ain't never had no problem addressing a person if it is a person. So it wouldn't be no problem addressing anything like that now. But I will say that she must have Blazing got the eye the magnifying. But I will say that she ain't the only one that thought that. But that must be something that y'all are seeing a problem with or something. But see, that just goes to show when people are looking for something to be wrong. Looking for something to be wrong, or they have so many issues with people, just like I had in my motherfucking title one time, or my thumbnail. She had mentioned a thumbnail. Oh, she had this thumbnail that said about people messing with people you don't mess with, and I tried to tell her that a year ago, this, that, and the third, like it was a problem over here. Bitch, it was a thumbnail. It had no motherfucking it had nothing to do with me eyeballing nobody about who be somewhere or no shit like that. The thumbnail went with the conversation that I was having. Y'all motherfuckers always trying to sit up here and try to nitpick and find some issue and some shit because you always got them type of problems. Hey, Sensibility. Pac-Man running around. He just came in the house and just dirtied up the damn floor again. Just dirtied up the floor again. So there's something else I'm gonna go into. Okay, there's something else I'm gonna go into because that bitch is a retard. She's a retard. She's looking to grasp, or she's grasping for straws. Okay, she's trying to figure out some type of way to stay relevant because she's losing. She's losing her grip. It's about gone, and just let it go. You ever seen a movie like when somebody gets shot and then the killer telling them, just let it go. You know, just stop. Just let it go. Go on and die already. That's what I'm going to tell you, Fi Babe. Just go on and die already. Just let it go. Hey, Pretty Solid. I was in that live. I didn't get that. I don't know where they got. Yeah, Midnight. That's. And then I ended up saying who I was talking about and what was wrong. So it's just like people just look for shit. Hey, Tokyo. But yeah, nobody cares about what you got going on, what you doing, bitch. You're a liar. You are a scammer, bitch. It took you over a year to even try to attempt to give somebody a refund, bitch. And you know what you were hoping would happen is not happening. You were hoping that you would have more money coming in by now to make up for the refunds, or at least people would tell you never mind. You know, no, I don't want it back. Don't give it back to me. You know, you said one person told you that, but I'm pretty sure you were probably hoping that more told you that, and they didn't. They waiting on their money. So there's that. Hey, Kimmy. So now that my son is going upstairs, hey, Nicole, I'm going to go ahead in, and I'm going to go into April Walker. And the only reason why I'm going to address this little funny looking bitch is because she said something, and she made reference to my son. And it's the most nastiest, disgusting shit that a person could say about a mother and their child. And all it shows, hey, Love Blake, all it shows is that you are a sick bitch. You are a sick bitch, April Walker. Bitch, I have 3 children that I raised from birth on up through their grown. Bitch, my oldest daughter is 26. Okay? Her birthday is next month. She will be 27. Okay? My middle daughter is 21. Just turned 21 last month. And my son is 16. He will be 17 next month. My girls are out of my home. They have moved and they have their own homes. They also have their own children. Well, one has one on the way and the other one has her girls. So I have one minor child. So yes, my minor child is my priority. My daughters have their own kids, their own relationships, and their own homes. You dumb, raggedy ass bitch. So you are motherfucking right that my son, who is a minor, is my motherfucking priority, you raggedy ass bitch. See, you another bitch that come on here and want to nitpick and want to find something motherfucking wrong with shit. You want to call me fat, but bitch, I'm fat and you're ugly. So what, bitch? I can lose weight, bitch, but you can't change your motherfucking ugly ass face. You also can't change that ugly ass personality that you have, bitch. You are a joke on these YouTube streets, and you probably a joke in your real motherfucking life, and that's why you act the motherfucking way you do on here. Lonely? Bitch, I'm far from motherfucking lonely. You wish you got the motherfucking attention that I get, bitch. Talking about you can go outside and get some dick. Okay, from who though? From who? Because anybody can get it, but who are you getting it from? Who are the people that's offering it to you, bitch? Because that ain't nothing to brag about. Anybody can get some motherfucking dick. It's about who's offering it to you, bitch. And are they offering you anything else? Is that all they offering you is dick? Probably. Because nobody wants to be around your raggedy weird ass. You a weird ass bitch. You got something wrong with you. Like, seriously, you got something really, truly wrong with you. And for you to sit up here and say something like I am having any type of relations with my motherfucking son, you raggedy ass bitch, I will slap the fuck out of you, April Walker. I promise you I will. I will dog walk your ugly ass all up and down that raggedy ass apartment of yours, bitch. All you motherfucking do is come on here and talk shit about motherfucking people and make up these damn stories in your raggedy ass mind about what you think they got going on, bitch. And you be way off. You be so motherfucking way off, bitch. Ain't nobody never that motherfucking thirsty over here, bitch. And that's not how we rock over here. I don't even think no nasty ass shit like that. And the crazy part is, bitch, you actually have a young daughter, bitch. You better hope. You better hope that the words that you speak on other people don't come back on your children. You talking about your children or who you care about, and that's why you're not lonely, and that's why you're not worried about no relationship or nothing, bitch. You better hope that the shit that you put out here in the universe don't come back on them. And if it do, bitch, you better hope I don't find out about it, bitch, because I will laugh all in your motherfucking face. Because you a grimy, stinking ass bitch. And your brain and thought process is so far the fuck off that, bitch, you could never be around me. You could never be nowhere in my motherfucking vicinity. Because you are so fucked up in the head. Like, you say the most wackest shit. Like, you just make up any motherfucking thing and you put it out there as if it's fact. Like, you know something that's going on in somebody's motherfucking life. And you got me fucked up, bitch. You can talk about how I look. You can talk about what you think. You can talk about me being lonely, bitch. But for you to bring my son and my kids up into some shit, bitch, when you don't know nothing that's going on in my motherfucking real life, bitch, you got me fucked up. I've done everything in my motherfucking power to make sure my kids were taken care of damn motherfucking good. And they are still here. They are still standing, bitch. And they got their own. And they've been doing pretty damn good. If I must say so, my motherfucking self, bitch. And not only are they doing good, but their kids are doing good, bitch. Ain't nobody needing for shit around this bitch. So you can say what you want to say about me working, not working, my mama being in my house. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, bitch. But whatever I'm doing, it works, bitch. It works. Because they've been good since birth on up to adulthood, bitch. They have educations. They have jobs. They have cars. They have homes. And not only that, but they building themselves up to not do shit that I did. To fuck myself up. Because I tell them time is something that you can't motherfucking get back. My son at 16 motherfucking years old is into stocks and Bitcoin and day trading, bitch. He has a brain that you can't even motherfucking fathom, bitch. He's so high up on the totem pole, bitch. His group of friends that he's hanged around got into some shit, and the school wants to reprimand him, but they won't allow the school to reprimand him because his grades is so far up there. You got me fucked up. For you to say some nasty, sick ass shit like that. And like I said, bitch, all I will say, do whatever skits. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, bitch. But I'm going to tell you something. You better motherfucking hope that the words that you speak don't boomerang around to your children. You already got a dead fiance, don't you? You already raising a child that don't got a daddy, right? What else you want to happen in your motherfucking life, bitch? What do you do for a motherfucking living? What degrees do you have? What businesses do you own? What your car look like? What your house look like, bitch? Because you come on here and you talk all this big ass shit with people that are real and open and give the details of their life, bitch. Show something. Come on here and twerk something. Let's see what you working with, April Walker. What you got going on? What's your annual salary? What perks you get from your job? How many weeks of vacation do you get, bitch? Where you vacation at? What's your vehicle looking like? You got multiples? What you got going on over there, bitch? Because to me, you look like a basic ass hood bitch that she thinks she doing something when she got some little nails on and a little wig, bitch. You don't dress like shit. You don't talk like shit. You don't got shit. You just a basic ass bitch that's getting by every day in life. And that's all you got going on. I ain't seen you have shit going on. It don't look like you got shit to me. You look like a glasses wearer. Your glasses ain't even name brand, bitch. You ain't got shit. What your feet game looking like? Your clothes ain't looking like shit. Your house. See, when people who got money, they got things that they put their money into. Now, I know some people who got money and you can't tell by looking at them. They dirty. They broke down. They might be driving a raggedy ass truck, but they house bad. You go to their home is bad as fuck. Bank account looking lovely. They kids is right. You know, they spouse is right. You know, they got businesses. They got shit going on. Then you got some people, they drive nice cars. They dress, you know, you can see their money on them. Bitch, I don't see none of that nowhere in your vicinity. So you come on here and you do all of that motherfucking talking, bitch. What you got? What you working with? When your fiance died, bitch, did he leave you some money? Did y'all have a good life insurance policy? Is that what you living off of? What's going on? Because I don't see nothing. I see that pink ass room that you be in that look dark sometimes. Cluttered ass house. Bitch, you looking raggedy as fuck. Talk raggedy as fuck, bitch. You don't look like you got shit. But you come on here and you talk all that shit. And you got me fucked up. You're not the only person on here that got family. You're not the only person on here that got people that can do something to somebody. You're not the only person that knows how to go from state to state and find motherfuckers. You always talking that shit about what you would do when you run down on somebody. April Walker, I would dog walk your motherfucking ass in real motherfucking life, bitch. Period. And for you saying that shit about my son, I would allow him as a young man to spit in your motherfucking face because that's what you do to trash. Who think the way that you do. You are nasty and motherfucking disgusting for you to put anything out there in the universe that I would ever do something with my son in that manner, or any kid of mine. And then, bitch, for you to want to sit up here and you want to talk about how I threw my daughter in the trash, bitch. No, I made sure she had a very good life, bitch. And you don't gotta agree with the decision that I made. It ain't have shit to do with you. I didn't even know you existed. And it wouldn't have mattered if I did. That was a decision for me and her. I don't have no problem. See, the thing about it is, you can't read me or talk shit about me about some shit that I came on here and told you. I came on here and told y'all about me giving my daughter up for adoption. That ain't no shit that you found out about me and you gonna make me feel bad about. I don't feel bad about that shit, bitch. If I was gonna feel bad about it, I wouldn't have did it. See, that's the difference between me and you. I don't regret shit that I did, because everything that I did it for a reason. Hey, Bless, how you doing, boo? I did everything I did it for a reason. Okay? It ain't no regrets over here. You do what you need to do in life to get what you need to get done. Period. And you do it not hurting anybody, not taking nothing from nobody. And that's what you do, and you keep it the fuck moving. You stand for something in life. That's what you're supposed to do. So, bitch, you got me all the way fucked up. Hey, Connect Dad. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I ain't never brought up her kids. I don't even talk about her. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, bitch, you don't like me, I don't like you, bitch. Like, it is what it is. Like, you chose to not like me for whatever the motherfucker reason. And it's so funny because the bitch that you got mad at me about, bitch, she don't even like you no more. She be over there dragging you on a regular. That's what the fuck you get. Because that's the thing with this YouTube thing. Stop choosing sides and going after people because of somebody that you like on here. Because you're going to end up looking retarded when they flip on you. Or when y'all end up falling out. Now you just done fell out with all these people for no reason who didn't do shit to you. But it's okay. I heard the name of her video. She was talking about Nicole Tyler at first in the beginning, and it was just a little short video. And yeah, and then Brian, the songwriting extraordinary, he was talking about, that's how I found it, or how I know about it, because I was listening to Brian this morning. But she just got me fucked up. Like, for her to say some shit like that, like, basically, like, I don't like my daughters or whatever, but I like my son and I'm probably doing something with my son. Like, that was just some fucked up ass shit to say. You know what I'm saying? And, bitch, I'm not out here thirsty for no dick, okay? Like, I don't have no problem getting no dick. It's nothing to get dick, bitch. It's nothing to get dick, okay? I can get dick if I want dick. All right? It's nothing about that. We talk about relationships. We talk about shit over here, bitch. It doesn't mean you're being thirsty. It means you're having grown people conversations. Okay, bitch? If I wanted some dick, I'll go get me some dick. Period. Like, you would love to get the attention that I have, because that's what you on here looking for. You on here looking for the attention that I get in my real motherfucking life, bitch. And it's no bragging. It's nothing to brag about that you can go outside and you can get motherfucking dick, because, bitch, who's offering it to you? The bums? When the bums that we see you talking to in the corner store, we see you in the corner store talking to people, them the ones offering you dick, bitch. And am I supposed to be jealous of that? Or am I supposed to wish that was me? Like, no, bitch, because that ain't nobody I would fuck with. You retarded as fuck. Hey, Joyce. Yeah, she looking for her come up. I mean, that's her whole time that she's been on here. All this bitch has done is, like, just go in on people, like, video after video after video, just hoping to get some motherfucking recognition, hoping that she can get some. Bitch, nobody likes you because you are retarded as fuck. You're weird as fuck. Your mind is so thrown off. Nobody, like, it's like nobody wants to be around no shit like that. You are a troll. That's it. You're a troll that chooses to show their face and makes videos. Like, that's all you are. You on here, you mad at people when they don't speak to you in a chat. You mad at people when they disagree with you. You mad at people when they, like, when they say something that whatever, like, you got a different point of view on something. You mad about that. Like, if you got this perfect life, then that's good for you. If you perfect and you did everything right in life and you just got everything good with no problems in life, that's good for you. But that's not everybody's story. And I'm not on here trying to act like I am. But bitch, you ain't gonna make me feel bad about some shit that I put out here on YouTube, bitch, because if I had a problem with it, I would have never put it out. That's dumb as fuck. You think I'm gonna put out some shit to the public that I'm still bothered by? That's dumb. I was cool with it when I put it out here. I had been cool with it. That little girl is 28 years old. I'm good. Trust me. Like, trust me, I am good. I was good when I made the decision. I've been good ever since. I didn't throw nobody in the trash. She probably doing better than you. Just like my kids that I raised are doing better than you. Everybody doing better than you. Because if they just don't think like you, they're doing better than you. You are a weird ass, hateful ass bitch. And whatever you got going on in your life that made you like that, bitch, you need to get that shit right before you leave here. Whoever did it to you, I didn't do it to you. But you need to get that shit together. Because I've seen many people leave this world still trying to get their shit together. Still working on themselves. You don't want to be one of them people that never got it right. So get that shit right. She is disgusting. I mean, why would you say something like that? Like, you are so fucked up. And then the thing about it is, people's kids are, like, my kids are older. They're on social media. They know I'm on YouTube. And they gonna see some little ugly, little raggedy ass bitch on here saying some nasty ass shit like that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that shit was so fucked up and so thrown off. And you know what? I'm lightweight. You know, I'm gonna say this because I was talking about Rick and when he was going in on Reed. And Reed had said the same thing. I mean, Rick said the same thing about Reed with her kids, with her boys. He said the same thing. And I had said in my video, I said, you know, I ain't fucking with Rick. You know, he said some shit and I ain't repeating that shit. And now I got a bitch on here basically saying the same shit about me and my son. You got me fucked up. You have me fucked up. You always talking about somebody might dox you and somebody this, that, and that, and third, and what's going to happen to you, bitch. If anybody dox you, bitch, they just need to just run down on your ass and knock your motherfucking head off your shoulders. That's what the fuck they need to do for all the fuck shit that you done made up about people on here. Because the thing is, this one thing to talk some shit about people and it's based on truth. But for you to just make up the lies that you make up, you have told people I'm on pills. You have told people I steal. I done stole jewelry from my mama. Stole weed. Like, you didn't set up here and now you say I'm fucking my son. What else? What else you done said? What else you done said? Oh, you talk about how I got my job. Like, I didn't go look for the job. He came to me. How do you think he knew that I wasn't working? Because I went and told him, you dumbass. Are you retarded? Like, you are so motherfucking retarded. Like, do you think a person just shows up and, oh, I need you to come work, thinking that you still working? Like, that's so retarded. Obviously, I told him at some point that I was not working. So that's why he came and said, hey, you know, you still, you know, you want to come work? Like, What? Like, what are you doing? What job have you went to go look for? We don't see you do nothing but go in and out the damn corner store and come on here and talk shit. Yeah, she said that. That bitch is retarded as fuck. Like, she says any motherfucking thing. You just make up shit. Like, you can talk about, it's so much shit you can talk about me about, but you gotta make up shit. Like, the shit that I done already did ain't worse enough. It ain't bad enough, right? You just gotta, like, put 20 on 10 and add some more shit to it, right? Yeah, that I stole out the dollar store, all of that shit. Where is the proof? Like, where are the receipts? Like, where is anything? We just supposed to take your word for it because of what? Because you? Girl, you don't even know what you got going on in your motherfucking life, let alone trying to tell somebody what they got going on in theirs. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna say this because at this point I'm just repeating myself. April Walker, until you can come on here and show us your degrees and show us your career and what you do for a living, show us, your brand new cars and your bank account, and show us how you got this amazing life, your beautiful home and everything that you have accomplished in life, bitch. Shut the fuck up. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You just need to shut the fuck up. Because as far as I'm concerned, bitch, you ain't got shit going on that anybody wants to have in real life. And I've said this, and it ain't no slight to no motherfucking body, but I'm just being all the way honest when I say that I would bet any amount of money the people in the chat that watch our videos have a way better life than what a lot of us have. Because I ain't seen none of y'all on here with no life that I want. Like, I ain't seen none of y'all with the car I want, none of y'all with the home I want. Y'all don't dress the way I want to, like, nothing. Like, you ain't living this life. Like, I don't see none of y'all going on trips and living this great life and relationship, and I don't see it. I don't see it. I see everybody trying to work towards that. That's what I see, which is cool, because I'm doing that too. But I just don't see anybody with this amazing life that I'm trying to get to. So, bitch, until you show me that you got it, shut the fuck up. Because other than that, we all on the same level as far as I'm motherfucking concerned. It ain't nobody doing better than the next. Period. You got transportation, you got a roof over your head, you got food, you got a couple dollars. We all doing the same. Like, that's it. We all trying to make it. We all trying to work towards whatever it is our goals are. Like, that's just what I see on here. So for anybody to be on here, Phi Babe included, bitch, you on here, you in that little ass box apartment, you got that little raggedy ass Nissan, bitch. Like, what do you have that people are just so jealous of? You ain't dressing like shit. You ain't looking like shit. You running around here chasing somebody else's man, waiting for him to come knock on your door, come in and out when the fuck he wanna wet your ass up real quick. Like, ain't none of y'all doing shit. But you want to come on here and you want to talk about what somebody else got going on. As far as I'm motherfucking concerned, you can talk about my record, you can talk about whatever, but y'all with these clean records, you ain't doing too much better. What are you doing better than me? With no record. No record, military backgrounds, y'all got degrees, y'all got experience, you got these supporters who give you all this money, y'all got all types of shit, but what are you doing with it? Cause shit, what are you doing? Because it don't look like you got shit going on to me. Right, Bizarre, and I don't blame you. I do not blame you. Most people would have an amazing life, would never show their life over here. Exactly. Hey, Proud Glamour. Hey, Marvelous. Hey, Boo. There is, exactly, Marvelous. There's a whole big ass world out there. That comment about your son got my head up. I'm logging. I'm so sorry, Connect Guy. I am so sorry. Yeah, that fucked me up. And that's the only reason why I'm addressing this bitch. Because it's just sick ass shit. Like, that's the one thing they go to. Like, why do y'all gotta go through to that with kids? Like, what fucked you up in your life that's where you got to go to when you talking about when you dealing with kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, but me being a single mother, me like raising my kids and trying to do the best I can, I ain't never had my kids in no situation like that. No, because you know why, April Walker? Because my kids are my priority, and they always have. They always have been. So while you on here talking about all I want is some dick, or I'm lonely, no, honey, no, no. I raised my children. Okay, that's what I did my whole life. I worked and raised my children. And you motherfucking right that now that my kids are grown, yes, it is my turn to like date and live my life. You are right about that. But it's because I raised my kids first. And my son is my only minor child left. So he is my priority. So you are motherfucking right that when I say my son this, my son that, he is the one that is my priority. He is the minor. He's the youngest. He's the one that is still in my care. My girls are grown. They're making their own choices. I did what I could do for them. Ronnie, I want that desk put together.
All right. I don't know how to put it together. I tried to read the instructions. I don't know.
Well, I need the instructions or something to figure out like what you need to put it together.
All right. So that's a yes.
Yeah, right now.
All right.
But yeah, so I'm so sorry for anybody that possibly did trigger, because it's a very fucked up thing for somebody to say. But yeah, my son is my priority. He's the one in the house with me. Like, he's the one still in my care. And 16, 17, 18, shit, until he graduates, till he's in college, until he's out of my home, he's going to be my priority because that's my job. But you motherfucking right that I am in the second half of my life, bitch. I'm 40 years old. So you motherfucking right that I done raised my kids, did what I need to do for them, and now it's time for me. So what the fuck are you talking about? So anyway, y'all, let me go down the street and see what's going on down there real quick. Today's President's Day, so it ain't too much going on, but go see what we can get together. Get done down there. I've been going around in my mind setting controls sometimes, well, all the time. I like to deep think in my mind, so I'll take a break from everything. Yeah. And a lot of times, yeah, and you need to do that anyway, because people are so much like on the surface of things, like always just the surface. Whatever they see, that's what they take at face value. But things are so much more deeper. Things are so much more deeper. Absolutely marvelous. Thank you. And yes, there is a huge world out there. Like, there is so much out there to see. This world is so big, so beautiful. Like, we're in this little corner over here, like just twiddling our thumbs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much out there to see. And that's what I am about now. That's what I want to do. I want to see the world and see different things, and build myself up, build on my experiences, build on my knowledge of things that I know how to do, try to make the most of it, try to monetize off of that and still live my life, and still guide my son, and you know everything that people want to do in their life that makes them happy. I don't knock anything that people choose to make them happy. If you're happy, just doing whatever on a daily, do that. But you don't go and knock the next person for what they're trying to do with their life. You know, there's a reason as to why people do things. Like, as far as with my mother being here, it did start off with me being laid off and all of that shit. But now it's just a smart decision. It's a smart decision to split the bills and make the most of what I can make while I don't have all the 100% of the overhead on me. Why not take advantage of that? Like, who wouldn't if they could? I'm not married. I don't have no man. I don't have like that type of situation going on. Why can't my mother be here? It's a 4-bedroom home, enough bathrooms for everybody. It's large enough for everybody to have their own space. My older kids, they're out. They have their own space. So why not take advantage of that? That's exactly what I'm doing. It's taking advantage of what I can. Why while I have the assistance that I have in here, why not? And it's helping her as well, because she's at a point in her life where she was looking at buying a home, but now, she is up in her older in her age and stuff like that or whatever. She's not sure if she wants to actually buy a home, or get a, she may just do like a condo situation instead of like a whole big house or what, so there's things that people are working out in here. My son is getting ready to graduate next year. I'm not even sure that I want to still live here in the city that I'm in. I'm contemplating that on possibly moving to another state. So there's like a lot of things that I have going on that I am trying to get together while I'm trying to build and save and tie up loose ends of things that, I have to tie up. There's a lot that goes into that. And I share things like that with you guys. I haven't like lately because it's nothing like, solid yet or whatever. But of course, my journey is shared with you guys. So you will know that. But for people to, like just assume things that they don't know nothing about, it's just like, it's whatever. It's like you want to understand that because you don't have the mind that I have. Everything that I do, I think of it on a business sense. Relationships to me are like a business. Like, I think of things from a business aspect. That's just how I do things. And my lifestyle is a business, and I am looking at it as such. There's things like your credit that you want to build up and you want to make sure is right. How is your credit, April Walker? You got good credit? What do you got going on with your stuff? It's just like I'm thinking of things, and I am using the opportunity that I have to do what I need to do and make the most of it. And that's just what I'm doing. But yeah, that shit about my son, don't play around with me. Don't play with my motherfucking kids. They don't got shit to do with this stuff or whatever. My kids are well taken care of. They are good. My son goes to school. He works damn near every day. He takes care of his car. He don't ask me for shit. He's educating himself on making the most out of the dollar that he has to actually go to work for. Like, I'm trying to teach him to do things that I didn't do because he has the brain. Like, my son has a mind like mine. He has the intelligence like I have. So, but even more so. And with him being young, the younger you are, that is when you're soaking in all the information and you're learning the most. So, I'm just trying to guide him in that way so that he can make the most out of, work smarter, not harder, and live his life that way. Start it off that way instead of trying to go that way later in life. I mean, that's the conversations that I have with my kids, and that is what I'm doing when I'm not on camera. That's what I'm working on, and that's what I'm doing. So it's the way things are. Why not live with family to save money? How is that a read? Chinese and other races live together as a family, and they capitalize and grow and start owning businesses in our neighborhoods we live in. That is so true. You know what? Thank you, Miss A. Like, I had to drive up to Saturday. That's what I did for work. I had to drive up to Detroit to go grab these 2 doors for this car that we working on. And me and Bob, like, I drove and he rode with me or whatever. So we just drive up there and we talking, because we was talking about the junkyard that we going to. And I was telling him, I was like, man, I said, these Middle Easterns, they getting everything. They got all the junkyards. And he was like, man, everything. And, we was just talking about how, Bob, he's in his 70s. So I was telling him, I'm like, like, Bob, like, you are in the generation, or even the generation like your parents, you think back when Black families, when they did have their freedom And when they were able to go off and do things on their own and work and own businesses and do all that kind of stuff, our great grandparents, grandparents, like they bought their homes and started businesses. We had stores, and like we was talking about down here, like our dry cleaners, and just different stores and shops that used to be around and stuff that were black owned, and now they're just all gone. It's like, I think we got one black owned carry out now, or Mr. Daly still might be open, but like one or two, and outside of that, but what do you see? You see these other um ethnicities that they come together, like they work together, and they will stick together. They will live either next door to each other or in the same house. They cutting out all these extra bills and shit. They gonna buy them this business or get this one, and then they build, and next thing you know, they got a whole damn neighborhood. Like, and that is the way to do things. And the thing about it, like I was telling him, I was like, we could have that. Like, we could have that. Like, we spend the most. Like, black people spend the most money. If we could spend it with each other, like, instead of going to the mall, you buy your clothes from, this boutique, or, you do your grocery shopping at this grocery store, things like that. If we could just have one of each of those types of things, you know, in our area, in our neighborhood, in each different city that we live in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could really like come together and build on that, and have something for our kids. But even like the homes that were left to us, guess what happens? The homes are split off, and they're sold, or they're sold, and then they split the money. The siblings split the money and then go on about their business, and now they don't have nothing. There's nothing to leave down to the kids or the grandkids, or so I just think that if we could get back into that mind state of supporting each other and having our own, and just start small, even if it is living in the same home and cutting out the overhead, and saving more money instead of spending more, until you are able to buy a home. Now we own this home, and then we work on the next one, or the businesses and stuff like that. So that's just where my head is at, and I'm just trying to do that, with my kids. I have cousins, I have I have a niece. Now my kids are having kids, so my thought process is to try to build something that I can leave to them, that they can grow up and have somewhere to work, have something of their own, have something that they are born into, um, and another thing is, everybody wants to be a boss. Nobody wants to be a worker. No, everybody wants to be the one running shit, but everybody can't be. Everybody has their role. Just understand what you're good at. you know you might not be good at running the business, but you have the money to back it. Or you may have the knowledge in how to do the books, but you don't necessarily know about like the buying, or the setting up, or the customer service, or whatever. Like, people need to realize what they're good at, and really like, and play that role, and allow other people to play the role that they're good at, instead of everybody trying to be the head of everything. Just understand that nobody's trying to get over. And we're here to work together, and we're here to build, not to be against each other, or not to step on each other's toes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tajor. So yeah. Hey, Alicia. You're so critical of each other. The businesses won't survive. We give non-black businesses a lot of freedom to treat us any kind of way, and we make excuses. I'm trying to tell you, oh my goodness, they have some crazy ass attitudes and shit. But you know why? Because some of them realize that you need them. Some of them realize that they have something that you need, and you can't get it nowhere else, or maybe not for that price, or whatever. They understand their position. And see, that's what I'm saying. We need to understand our position, and if we could work together. So yeah. Hey, Aisha, thank you, babe. So that should be every parent's mindset. I want better for my son, even my nieces and nephews. Yes. You know, like I tell y'all about that youth home, and that is, I mean, youth center, and that is still something that I am very, very adamant on doing. And I just think that, you know, you look at things that creates income, but will also help your community and also help your family, you know? So, a daycare, for instance, it doesn't take much to have a daycare, right? You can use your home to start off with. Um, you know, you get a certificate, you go to a free CPR class, or, you know, you do different things like that. But, you know, you take a daycare, for instance, right? And that is something that the state will pay you. You know, you have clients that get state assistance and they pay you top dollar. You know, you have a few kids, and guess what? You have that daycare for 6 months and you'll be able to go get your own building if you just have, like, you know, them 3 or 4 kids. And that's something that, you know, if you have children, that's something that they can get. You know, they graduate high school, boom, they can get a certificate. um you know, but that's something that your kids can grow up helping you with. You know, they can help you with the kids, they can help you with the cleanup, they can help you with just different things like that. Group homes are really huge because, again, any business that you can get state funding, huge. Okay, group homes. Look at being an STNA. Look at going to, again, it's something that you could use your home, or you could just use a regular house, not an actual building. You just have enough rooms for just a couple of clients, and guess what? If they have Medicaid or Medicare, the state is paying you to take care of these people that can't care for themselves. You know, and again, your kids can grow up, they can help you to cook, they can help you to clean. Somebody can get their STNA and stuff like that, and be able to administer meds and just things like that. And it can be a family thing. You know, things like that can be a family thing. You get state funding, you are helping the community. It's something that will grow and grow and grow. You know what I'm saying? What's another business that is oh, transportation. If you guys do transportation for, like, Medicaid and stuff like that, or you know, you're the person who transports people back and forth from their visits, their doctor visits and stuff like that. Money, cash money, because guess what? The state will pay you for people who get, I mean, it's like things like that. But that's also, I have all these great ideas, but it's things that I can't do because I fucked up when I got that record. Like, you know, but I have the knowledge of it. And so I just feel like if I can give other people the knowledge on, like, I love to do videos like that. Like, I will come on here and I could separate different businesses and just give step by steps on how to build those types of businesses and how to start them off and stuff, because I do have knowledge and all that kind of stuff. I've helped people here in my local, Bob's daughter, actually, she has a group home now, doing well, you know. I know somebody right now that has a group home. They're making $250,000 a year. $250,000 a year. Just by herself, you know. And eventually you will, you know, you have people on, but it's, again, it's people that, the young people coming up in your family, you know, once they graduate high school or whatever, you know, you just teach them. And even while still in high school, you can allow them to do different jobs and stuff like that, get on the payroll. And but yeah, yeah, you guys, there's so much out there that, you know, if we would just educate ourselves and also educate, like, our kids on, you know, as they're coming up. And not saying that you want to run their life or whatever, but you at least want to give them the knowledge, so, you know, of different things to do, and give them options, you know, and give them a start, because maybe it's not something that they always want to do, but it's something that, you know, if you already got it started, you know, it can be like their first job and stuff like that. Um, but yeah. Oh my goodness, Aisha, I'm so into that. Like, right now, I've already gotten into the real estate classes because I want that for personal reasons. I'm always looking at abandoned houses. Um you know, there is something that you look at it. I look always at, and that's how I got the youth center idea. Abandoned churches, like this big ass buildings. Um, and that's part of my vision board. I have that picture of this big, huge church. But big ass buildings, like just think of a church. It has everything. It has the whole, it has the whole congregation area. So that's a whole area where, you could do teaching, just studying all the different stuff like that. They have a kitchen area, they have a rec area, they have bathrooms, and they have your office area, and they have area for daycare, and they have area for um showers and stuff like that. They have everything that you need for a youth center, you know younger kids during the day, and then after school, this is where the kids come to do homework and then do activities and things like that. And again, if somebody's providing transportation, that's even more money that you can pull in. You get one of those little mini buses, or just get like a minivan or something like that. You can start off with just a regular minivan that's seats like 8 or 9 people, if you only start off with a couple kids. But things like that, you look into abandoned homes, abandoned buildings, and a lot of times they will be like on a list through your city, um where they're ready to just give them away pretty much, and that's what I'm into, as far as that goes. And then homes, you could get homes like that, just like regular houses, and it could be a place for like rehabilitation, people coming off the street, people coming out of rehab, maybe their starter home, or some, like a halfway house type of thing, where everybody does their part as far as like maintenance of the home and things like that, cooking, cleaning, stuff like that, that will pay for their stay and their bills and stuff pretty much. And help them to kind of get back into regular life, and before they can go off, and different things like that. Like, I really look, because I'm always looking at these old, like these abandoned houses. Like, it's so many more abandoned houses than there should be, with all these homeless people and stuff. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, if I was actually homeless out on the street, you ain't gonna tell me I wouldn't be in nobody in a house or a church or somewhere trying to live or whatever. I'm just telling y'all, I would be in somewhere squatting, what they call it, squatting. Think I won't? Shit. It's a whole damn house right here. A lot of times they still have the power on and stuff. You gonna cut my power off if my bill late, but this power been on over here for 2 years. Yeah, MJ, thank you, babe. You're in my head. Me and hubby was talking about an open, environmental friendly daycare. Really? Yeah, I've always, yeah, since the start of my channel, that's always been my dream. Kind of like a boys and girls club type thing, something like that. You do summer camps, but I really would love to get like a big, huge church building, or if not a church building, like there's all like little types of buildings and stuff, but I just always think of a church because it already has like all the amenities, that you need. You can just like tweak it, as you need it. But by any bandits homes in low income neighborhoods, rehab those homes and create a physical real estate. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yeah. See, you guys are so awesome. See, that's why I like talking to you guys about this stuff. Y'all are really on my thinking. There are a lot of grant money out there. You just have to look. Yes, there is grant money out there too. Like, and see, that's another thing. I am trying to learn how to because there's a certain way that you write these letters, like these grant letters, to get government assistance. Because when it's something that will bring that will better the community, especially if it's a low income neighborhood. But if it's going to better the community, create revenue, and things like that, the government will fund it. They will give you grants for stuff like that. And yeah, grant writer. Yep. There's certain ways you have to word it though, and you actually have to have a business plan. And I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff or whatever. It's just about the exact wording and stuff. Same thing like disputing your credit, Thank you, Miss A. Thank you. Same thing like disputing your credit. You just have to word it a certain way. And but yeah, we're gonna get it together, y'all. We're gonna get it together, especially now, EIDL, if you're in low income area. Yes, Nikki girl. Yeah, actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna come on and go through the EIDL application tonight because it is February 15th. So I think they are about caught up on the people who already had applications in, and they are going to start looking at new applicants. They're not opening up the option for the grant. They're just going to offer it to people, and they're just going to offer it to people that they contact that qualify per their application. Yep, nonprofits. Cause yeah, nonprofits get all type, y'all. That's how quiet to be kept. That's how these damn it, what kind of schools are they called? Damn it, y'all. My damn kids went there for elementary. Why I can't think of the name? Y'all, charter schools. That's why charter schools are so prevalent now. Yes, thank you, Nikki girl. You was in my head. Charter schools are so are taking over regular public schools now, and you know why? Because they're considered nonprofits. They're considered nonprofits, so they get the government funding. They get more funding than our regular public schools. Hey, Chanel Boo, your daughter goes to, yep, my kids went to charter schools, and I actually took my kids out of my oldest daughter, Tia. She went to school in the suburbs for we was living in the suburbs when she was in elementary. So she went there all through junior high, and then junior high she came back to public. But my two youngest, I had took them out. So by the time my son was starting kindergarten, I took them out and put them in charter schools because the school was just opening, and they had taekwondo. The extracurricular schools and stuff like that. I mean, activities and stuff. But outside of that, it was just like the rating and stuff because they were flunking Kiana. They flunked her. And so they were basically saying like with her reading comprehension, it would have took all year to test her, and she pretty much was already going to flunk. And this was 2 months into the school year. You're already telling me that my daughter's going to flunk. And so I went ahead and did what they suggested as far as getting her tested and stuff, but they still flunked her. So I ended up taking her out, and she has so much more help and stuff like that in the charter schools. But I will say what I have noticed about some of them is they will just pass the kids through to keep that A+ rating, to keep that funding. Because if that rating drops, then so does the funding. Um so yeah, thank you, Nikki girl. She goes to STEM school. Okay. Yep. Yep. There is funding and grants in some states for private as well. Yes. Yep. But nonprofits can be a risk if the grants end. Yeah, yeah, they can if you can't continue if basically you cannot um continue providing for it after the grants end. Like if you're not getting enough funding on your own, then yeah, that could be bad. My dad used to write his own requests or grants for neighborhood theater arts. Oh wow, for summer youth programs. That's awesome. Oh wow. Yeah, my son goes to a charter school, but his privately funded. Okay, yeah, yeah, because some of them are privately funded, and then yeah, a lot of them are funded through the state. Yep, my children went to charter schools and graduated from them. Charter schools are better than public. Yeah, most of them are. Most of them are. They provide. If you notice in public schools, they take away like they don't have art and music no more, or even barely have gym. The Girl Scouts and just the extras, basketball and sports and stuff. All the extra stuff is like stripped and gone. And then so it's not just that that's so important, but it is in a way because it's like you go to school and it's just like boom, straight sit down, go to lunch, boom, we back, and that's it. And it's like life. itself is more than that. You know, we are here to learn. We are here to get that teaching and all of that, but at the same time, you know, we need the extra stuff too because it all goes together, you know. So a lot of charter schools still offer that. Yeah, my grands went to charter with emphasis on foreign language or music. Yes, cuz I think did my I think they did offer foreign language. No, they was just doing Spanish. But even still, that's still good because I think all children, especially coming up now, should learn Spanish. Like my kids should be fluent in Spanish. I think I should have really pushed that because Spanish is like a second language here in the U.S. now. So it really would be smart that if you have young children to make them learn Spanish at least. Yeah. No, I lied. She went to theme school now. Oh, now it's okay. You said I lied. Private school here, there's lots of money, especially the parochial ones. Okay. Man, they get it too. Like my son, he's in a private school. His high school is private and they upped the damn tuition from it was nine something when he started out, 997 a year. Then it went to like 10 something and now it's 14. It's over 14,000 this year. I mean, that's a huge jump. April also checking the Shutter grants. It's coming up as well. Oh, thank you, Nikki girl. Okay, thank you. And was the only black man with a liquor license during that time. Wow, see? They have taken so much away from these kids. It's that, yeah, like all the good, it's like the stuff that was fun in school is gone, you know? And it's like, you know, kids need that, especially the younger kids, like in the elementary stage, because it's like, you know, they need, something to keep them busy, you know? So, yeah. And my son goes to LAUSD school and it's virtual right now and he's getting music and art right now. See, that's sweet. See? My daughter bills our violin lessons, cheerleading for football, track and gymnastic for after school program. That's why I needed her out my house. Oh my God. Some also offer yes, college classes in sixth grade. Yes, because my son, he was in a program and it was like a kind of like an honors program and they did college they got college courses or college credits and then they went like on different field trips and stuff but they really like because you know like some kids they will kind of get bored with the regular work so like he was one of those ones that he was just done with everything all the time so he needed like extra stuff to do so he was in that program and like they would kind of like get them out of their class and stuff like that and they would like learn stuff that really wasn't on the regular curriculum and stuff like that and that they could really kind of like go out the box as far as science and math is concerned so yeah they need to bring auto mechanic yes back metal shop wood shop yep and home economics back into the schools they needed trade schools back then yeah they need trade schools back they do you know they even took driver's ed out remember driver's ed used to be in high school they took driver's ed out all that stuff should be back in there because we really do need trades like now like here we do have a trade but it's like a college that focuses around trades but yeah those should automatically be in high school you know cosmetology barber that used to be in high school in some of the high schools yeah oh, oh there we go yep dang that's highlight college switch man 14 I paid 10.45 a month for my oh my god see yep. And so like because like I qualified for some of the assistance, but shit, the tuition went up. It kind of helped when he first started out, but now I pay still over what it's less than 50%. They're Let me see, 14. Yeah, because they only give them six. I get 6,000 credit. Which I mean is good, but it's like shit. When they didn't went all the way up to 14, it's like what the fuck. Hey April, how you doing, boo? So yeah, my dad was like, we need a translator. Yes. So I'm speaking in Spanish for 2 weeks. He had everyone in the house. I wish I did. Like that would be something to like learn another language. That would be a something, a challenge to take on. Being an adult and trying to learn another language. My daughter is also 9. She's nonverbal with autism. She has a huge sensory requirement. Oh wow. You know what? Autism, I say like I think autism is like a form of genius. Like, it's really amazing. Like when you look at how their brain processes things, like they are like it's just kind of I think it's almost like the brain is like processing things at a speed that the body can't keep up with, or the mouth, or like as far as speaking and feeling and just everything. Like it's like your brain is just going 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 going, and you just can't keep up with it. That's almost how I see autism. um but I think it's a form of genius. Like if you like really just if a person with autism is able to just do their thing, right? I just think that they are able. I just think that you'll just see like this form. You'll just really see this form of genius. I just really think that if they're just able to just do them, and because when they're focused on something, they're really focused on it. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful thing to just like see what they come up with or whatever. Like, yeah. Hmm. I love you too, Butterfly. Thank you, babe. No, it ain't no joke. Lord, it ain't none. Hey, Miss K. They need to teach kids how credit and credit cards work in high school so they won't be on so much debt after they graduate from college. Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with that. You know, or at least like give them like they should at least have a class like a semester, or at least a quarter on credit scores. Like um maybe like a quarter on credit itself, and then a quarter on how the actual credit score is calculated and things like that. I think that, but you know what, I think that's all part of the system, falling into the debt realm of things, because that that's a huge part of how our country makes money, just with the young kids starting off in debt. um but yeah, I think that that would be awesome if kids would. I mean, if that would be offered in high schools, that really should be something that, because of these charter schools being so popular and them being able to create their own curriculum in a way, like they do have to keep up with certain standards of the state that they're in. But for the most part, they can also add some things that they can customize. I think that that would be something that the charter schools really should offer, especially, yeah, because credit scoring is a part of everyday life. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially Butterfly, especially for minority children. Yes. Yes. Because, and then because for the most part, too, um, public schools and stuff like that, depending on what school or what neighborhood we're coming out of, you know, even if it was need based. No problem, Miss K. You need credit for everything. Yep, cash is extra. That's true. I learned about credit the hard way. I know I did. I know I did. I'm trying to I'm trying to freaking learn. Well, I'm learning now, but trying to do better. There's a channel called Angel's Army. He's an adult with classic autism. He explains his feelings so well. He also explains autism well. Ooh, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, that's something like that right there. That channel is much needed because a lot of people don't understand what autism is still today. They don't understand it, and then there's different forms of it too. Like you said, he has the classic form, but there's different levels and stuff. But even understanding the basics of what autism is, that's huge for people to understand it. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. Well, this was a good conversation. It ended well. But yeah, I got my laptop. I'm going to we're gonna go through the SBA application. I'm actually gonna fill it out myself. But outside of that, we're gonna go through Twitter and go through searching out some grants and things like that also. So we're gonna do some financial stuff tonight. Yeah, do some financial stuff tonight. Money Mondays, money making Mondays. I told y'all I'm trying to get a little schedule going and stuff like that. So I think it's really huge to talk about finances. Monday is a good day to talk about finances and just different things regarding finances because number one, it's the beginning of the week. Um, so it can really like motivate some people to do better that week, start off the week in good spending habits, start off the week with some goals in mind and stuff like that. On the second channel, okay, yeah, that'll probably be better too since we're doing couponing over there. Okay, so we'll do it on the second channel because the second channel is really going to be about saving money and things like that. So I think anything with finance we can just talk about over there. We'll do that over there. But yeah, so I think Mondays is a really good day to talk about money and finances, and it's an endless topic, endless. So we'll always have something to talk about Monday nights. And yeah, like I said, I think it's a good day because it's the beginning of the week and it can really get people motivated to just, start out their week, remembering to cut out the bullshit and save a little more and just, kind of try to stick with creating these better habits and stuff like that. Um, yeah, so we'll do that on Mondays and um I am gonna beg, but I can get them out. Yeah, Chanel, of course, of course. Yeah, yeah. Y'all remind me when we get over there, because if we're on Streamyard, I can't see who's a moderator and stuff. So I don't even know if I have mods over there yet. I think I do. I think I got like Crystal and Veronica, Butterfly. I think so. Yeah, but yeah, so we'll talk about that tonight. We'll go through that application. We'll try to search out some grants and things like that. And we'll just go over the stimulus package that is being talked about being passed because they are really pushing people to file your income tax. Right now, they're pushing people to file it as soon as possible because they're saying that that will prevent any other glitches and people, in the speed and the people getting their next stimulus check with ease. So they're saying they're also saying something about getting more or getting a higher stimulus check. Basically, I guess, if you took a financial loss in 2020, which, the majority of people did, um, they're saying that, to file your taxes as soon as possible because that may have an impact on the amount of your stimulus check so that you get the maximum or you get the highest stimulus check that you qualify for. So I think that would be more for people that may hit over the income limit that starts to decline the amount of your stimulus. So if you ended up making, if you usually make over 75,000 or under 99,000, um, like in between that amount, usually in between that amount, but you made less, they're saying to hurry up and fill out your tax return so that way you will get the maximum stimulus, because otherwise they'll go off of your previous taxes like they did before and you will get the lower amount. But yeah, so today is the 15th. They have already started processing income taxes that have been filed. So if you have not filed yet, you are allowed to file, and they are processing them now. Um, and remember that if you did qualify for the stimulus payments last year, but you did not receive them for whatever reason, maybe they didn't have your correct payment information, or your payment was returned, maybe you moved, any reason that you did not get your stimulus payment, you are due that on this tax return. So you go make sure you remember that when you fill out your taxes, to fill out the information properly. They will ask you, if you got it or not. And of course, they'll be able to tell that on their end if you got it or not. But it is a question in the return. So make sure that you fill all that information out properly. Um, hey, Yolanda Boo. What else? Um, but yeah, we're gonna go over the stimulus and see what they're talking about as far as when they're saying that this $1,400 check is gonna get sent out. Um, that's pretty much it, y'all. That's pretty much it. All right, y'all. Let me go. Let me go down here to work and see if I can get paid for a half a day. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see if we're gonna pick up this mirror and rocker panel and airbags and stuff from this yard. I don't even think they're open though. I don't know, but um, yeah, Mo, yeah, go ahead and do that, babe, because the stimulus does decline if you made over a certain amount. So if you ended up making under that amount, um, why? Oh, so they're saying that for you to get the maximum stimulus, well, number one, if you were qualified for the stimulus but you did not get it, because they didn't have your correct information or whatever reason you didn't get the stimulus and you want to make sure you get it this time, they want you to go ahead and fill out your taxes as soon as possible so they have your correct information. The other reason is for the amount of the stimulus. So the amount of the stimulus starts to decline if you made over $75,000. So if you make over $75,000 in 1 year, then the $1,400 declines. I want to say by $100 per thousand, but it declines. The amount declines. So they're saying that if you made under 75,000 last year, because a lot of people made less money last year, they're saying to go ahead and hurry up and fill out your taxes so that you do qualify for the full amount of the stimulus. Because if you don't file your taxes and they approve the stimulus payment before your taxes are filed, they're going to go off your previous tax information, which will probably have your higher income. And in that case, you'll get the lower amount. So yeah. So for those two reasons, they're saying to hurry up and file. So yeah, yeah, and then we'll just go through there's some different things that are in there, some different things that have been extended from the last stimulus package, like student loans. They're actually talking about taking a credit, like giving you a credit towards your student loans, taking money off. So we're gonna go over that. They are extended now, like your payment is at zero, extended until September of this year. Different things. We're just gonna go over the stimulus and see what they're talking about all that kind of stuff too. So, it's still early in the year, and it would be good to have a lot of this information so you kind of know how to, maybe it'll affect how you pace your year out as far as finances go and the way that you do things. So, yeah, you guys, I'm really waiting on to see what on my own end personally. I'm waiting to see what they're going to do with the student loans because I'm thinking about filing bankruptcy, and that may have an impact on if, well, not may, it will have an impact on what if I file or not. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm looking into it, and it's a possibility that I may do it. I may just go ahead and do it because whatever I got going on, I want it done this year, and I want it done by mid-year. Um, I want to get some stuff done as far as my finances and my credit goes. But yes, we're gonna talk. We can talk about deductions too because there is talks of a higher child deduction credit. Um, and then also a monthly payment. So yeah, so we're just gonna go through all that stuff tonight. So if you're not subscribed to my second channel, please hit the link in the chat to subscribe to my second channel. It's Ask April Live, and I will be on StreamYard. That way, if anyone has information that they would like to share or just wants to come up, you're able to do so. So we will come on StreamYard later on tonight. After I get down to work, I'll probably schedule it because I'll know like what time frame I'm working with. But right now, I would say about 8 o'clock. Um, Probably about 9 o'clock. It'll be like about an hour long conversation, and we'll just go over a bunch of different financial stuff and stuff like that. So anyway, we'll be on the second channel later on. So I love y'all so much. Happy Monday. Thank y'all for chilling with me. Thank you for letting me vent earlier and listening to me. Thank y'all for liking the video, and I will see you later. If you see content creators in the chat, please support each other. Just please support different content creators, you guys, because you never know what you might meet a new favorite, so please support each other in the chat. And then outside of that, I will see y'all later. Bye bye.